Okay, so Eric Lauer was undefeated pitching for us so far. I think 9 games. He was 9-0. And what? He was nervous he was going to leave the Dodgers, and now he knows that he's staying and he's comfortable. So
You said it.
you think
I
that's
would
it?
hope that's kind of how I
Listen,
felt
it's
though. It's like a little bit of
only
like pressure off. I don't
because he
know.
really thought he was on the chopping block, and I thought he was too.
Oh, Max,
Oh
you are
my
really
God.
having. Sorry, guys. We're clearly watching the end of the game right now. Well, no, it's actually the bottom of the fifth, not the end.
We have game 3 of the Cubs series on right now. And I don't want to be so distracted by it, though.
You're
Do you
right.
think we should turn it off?
No, I just, it's hard not to like, oh, Kike's in.
See? I just want somebody to talk Dodgers to me. Okay, we turned off the game because nothing good was happening, and we thought maybe if we turned it off, they would turn things around.
Yeah.
So, anyway, welcome back to Talk Dodgers to Me. I am Melissa Meyer.
And I'm Jacqueline Ruiz.
And we are on a bit of a losing streak right now.
To say the least. It's been a little rough.
We got swept by the Red Sox.
Um,
I hate saying that.
I know.
Getting swept.
And
by a very hot Red Sox team, though.
It's not looking too good against the Cubs either.
Especially at home.
Mm-hmm. I was really excited to record with you. It's hard to talk about when our guys are doing bad, but you do such a good job at spinning things positively, which I still haven't remembered that one thing you said at the game where I was like, man, that was such a positive way to spin that. And it hasn't hit me yet, but I hope you got some good ones for us because it's been a little bit of a struggle on all ends with all of our players in different little pockets. And it's just,
I know.
Yeah.
So after we got swept by the Red Sox, it almost got overshadowed because we signed Tarik Skubal, which we are so excited about, guys. We already did that episode. I forgot for a second.
Yeah, well, our reaction to getting him, but we did just see him pitch in our uniform for the first time last night. And
I was so certain that he would, lead us to a win, that having him on the mound, our players would know we got to give this guy run support. This is his first game for us. We got to show him this team he's on now.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing.
Well, okay. Kyle Tucker's been really struggling at the plate, but I saw him make a diving catch, and then Andy Pages made a diving catch, and I was like, all right, these guys are really trying to play well behind this guy. Like, they have a spark. They're gonna do it. And then it's just their bats are so freaking flat. I cannot believe they didn't give him run support.
Okay, Tucker got a home run, and sure, thanks Tucker for doing something, but I'm mad at him right now. I don't think now is the time to be trying to turn a single into a double, and his base running and him not running fast enough and getting home, and it's really driving me crazy.
Okay, well, that sucks because that was kind of where I needed you to be positive because him and Show.
Okay, what do you want me to be positive about?
Their base running.
Okay. This is how I'm going to spin that positive. They're trying too hard.
Okay.
They know we need runs. And it's almost like they're doing everything in their power to get us there and know how badly we need it. So I appreciate that, the hustle. But they need to calm down because, trying to stretch a single into a double is not where we need you to be right now. We need you to stay on base, and we need the batters behind you to bring you home. Did you hear the stat of Freddie has been on base an insane amount and has only been brought home 10% of the time?
He's been on base 43 times, probably a little bit more today, and he's only scored 8.
Yeah, that's insane. That means that the guys batting behind him aren't bringing him home.
Yeah. I guess I have another positive twist listening to you talk. As much as I don't think it's smart baseball base running right now to push it, there will be a time where we need them to push it sometimes, where that hustle of getting that extra base is going to be the make or break. And that's the team we're used to seeing. And it's not easy to see it kind of go the other way. Granted, there's been a few where it felt like there wasn't very much effort and it was kind of like rookie mistake. So they need to clean it up. But I'm hoping that their aggressive base running is because they know that they can start making these outs into, they're safe.
And it's hard to really hate on anyone that is going for it. And when
Mm-hmm.
we have a 14-game lead in our division, I'm thinking, yes, go for it. See what
Mm-hmm.
you can get. Get a double. Go for that triple. But
Totally.
when we've now lost 5 games in a row and we just need to get a win to get back in the win column, is kind of a time where I'd rather them play it safer and stay on base.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's just really hard because you just never know in baseball when that one thing that you do because you take a chance on yourself or you just like go with your skill can click you out of like a mental rut and can
Mm-hmm.
really feed you. So it's really hard to know when these guys should continue to push themselves because they know they have the skill and when they should chill out.
Well, maybe Tucker, because he was getting so much heat for not running home quick enough and stopping at third when he really could have scored,
Mm-hmm.
he almost was doing the opposite and was like, I can't ever do that again. Let me just go for it. So it's like, I appreciate that you're trying and you want to get home and you want to score and you want to have a double instead of a single. I just feel like know the right time,
Yeah.
like time and place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where like experience comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they're all just so frustrated. They just want anything good to happen.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't care how much experience and how great these players are. Something isn't clicking. And that's just got to be so
I don't know. I don't think
frustrating.
it's not something's not clicking. I honestly just listening to our guys, watching them for all these years, I think this is a stretch where they're just not playing their best Dodger baseball. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. I think this is baseball. They're in a stretch where they're not hitting and they're going to come out of it. I would always rather have it be in the regular season. As we've talked about a million times, the Dodgers have played more games and for an extended period of time, more than
Mm-hmm.
any other team for a couple of years in a row now.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this too. Watching our guys, especially this season, I can feel that they're tired, that their bodies are tired. We're seeing it in the injury reports and all of this stuff. You can see it on them. I would rather them save everything they've got for the postseason, but it's just hard to watch them lose game after game. And when it comes to a rut like this, but this has happened in every year that we've been fans of the Dodgers and they've won. So again, we have to just trust them.
No, I get that. I guess for, Kyle Tucker, it's a little hard for us because he is still new to us. We know how great he can be.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play the same amount of games that we did last season. So it's like, on top of you being a veteran and a leader to teams, you aren't as tired as these guys. We need you to step up.
True.
We need your help, bro. Like I can't help but feel like I get it. It's also baseball and I understand what you mean. Sometimes the cards are not in our favor and I don't know how to explain that and it's the worst fear you have as a fan and
Mm-hmm.
even as it's like you feel like it's slipping through your fingertips and it's all these things and it's just because things aren't coming together and I don't know how to explain that. I truly don't. I don't
But
think it's
that's baseball to me,
I know it is baseball,
And as
but
kind of like corny and repetitive as that sounds, I guess like now being a couple of years into the podcast and watching baseball more than ever, it happens and it's
mm-hmm.
happened before and they come out of it. So I don't know what else to do besides trust. I don't want my mind to be full of negative thoughts
Yeah.
and angry towards my team because they've won back-to-back World Series titles.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all, I mean, look at the roster we have. They're all
I know.
amazing, talented players. They know what they're doing. They have high baseball IQs. We tend to put the fanatics and all of what that means into being fans. But I just feel like when I'm getting a call, like yesterday, someone called me after the game and is freaking out, screaming. And I'm like, it's okay. This is baseball.
Who?
We're going to win. Gwen. And she's a character in herself.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to calm her down and like, listen, we're going to come out of it. We're the
We're the
Dodgers. It's
Dodgers.
hard to hear people complain about our team that is so good. And
I
I'm like, why
know.
are you putting yourself through that?
Well, I think it's like what I said a couple episodes ago, how I felt, I wanted more from Mookie and Teo. And it's like not because I'm trying to be a fanatic and I'm just like, you're ruining like, what are you doing? It's more of like, I wanted it for them. I hate seeing Mookie do interviews like he did last night, where he's like, I don't know, I've never been here before. I just have to kind of keep going and have to trust the process and all that. And it's like, of course you do. And I think he'll be fine. But how frustrating for them to put that much time and effort and to not somewhat, okay, maybe you lose, but like to never get on base the way you should or help your team the way you should. Like it starts to add up. And I feel for them.
Honestly, I would really rather the media be asking them different questions. What do you expect them to say? You want them to continue talking about how they're not performing? Why not ask them what they're doing right now to try and help themselves? Mookie was having a slow offensive season last year. So to have it carry over, although he just was having some Mookie magic last week, I'm wondering what they're all about learning new things, taking on new things, growth mindset, always wanting to get better. What are you changing up? I heard Teo showing up and hitting in the batting cages at 10 a.m. And of course, his little protege, your favorite, Andy Pajes, is meeting him at 10 a.m. to keep hitting. And look what that's doing. Teo is on a hot streak right now. He's our best player right now.
He's our best player. And how great to see his face light up and be like, wow.
That home run, he hit out of the ballpark.
I know. And like, and then that's when I step back. It's like, okay, these guys know how to prepare and they go and like, they show up at 10:30 when the game's not till 7:10. And then it starts to pay off. And it's like, that's all that they can actually go back to is just knowing their preparation. And it's like, as fans, we have to just know that they are trying to do enough.
It's also just, I think it's a constant game of finding that sweet spot, because sometimes when I hear that, it's like, Teo, rest. 10 a.m. Yeah, like I want them to rest. So, but maybe that's helping him right now. So he's continuing to do it because he sees the results happening. But I think it's constantly, because it's a 162 game season plus the postseason, they're constantly having to change things up and adjust and pivot and just figure out what's working for them in that moment.
Well, it's
such a mental game.
Such a mental game. And yes, I think when I heard that, I was like, man, that's really early. Like, does he get to loop in a nap? Because at that point you could be tired. Yeah. But maybe it's a time for him to be in there when there's no one else and he can really just actually get to work and get to the bottom of it, versus maybe there's times where it gets rushed subconsciously because there's other people behind you. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things.
I like that because I love almost like, even I don't go to the gym, but when I used to in college, I liked going early when no one else was there. And I felt like I had the place to myself and I felt like so peaceful. So maybe that's kind of the vibe that he's in right now. And that's helping him.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. Look at me turning things positively. But yes, we love that Teo's doing better. That's all we ask for.
And so bummed about rushing.
I know, but I'm hoping this is like half. Well, I guess today the injury report said it was a little worse than just needing some rest.
Well, he initially was on the 10-day IL. And I think the timing was really good here because they got his MRI results and it showed that he had a UCL tear. And that's when we got two other catchers before the trade deadline ended. What if we got those MRI results after the trade deadline ended and then we're out our catchers?
Sometimes
I wonder who would have come up.
I know, but honestly, I feel like the Dodgers are always one step ahead of us in this. Like the way they think of things. Like I was cracking up about the backup on the backup on the backup. Like, oh, you don't think we just have one good backup? Like take that guy down, we got this guy. Take that guy down, we got this guy. And it's a little insane. Rory also did amazing last night, which was so fun to see him come back.
I'm so happy Rory is back.
I know.
And if anyone doesn't know, Ben Rortvet, we call Rory.
Yeah. I know it's Benny Biceps to a lot of people, but
lots of nicknames.
It's Rory.
It's funny because we were talking about baseball player names and I was thinking how many players have baseball player names. It's almost like you're meant to be this thing.
You're right.
But Ben Rortvet is not one of them. It's not really a typical baseball player name like a Freddie Freeman or a Mookie Betts.
Or a Tarik.
Yes, we learned that Tarik Skubal's name means striker or someone to strike. And it's just like he was meant to be someone who threw a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
And Mookie Betts, his initials are MLB.
Backstage Dodgers, like a throwback was on, and we got back from Walking Maverick, and it was the Mookie one where his mom talks about how she had to like fight to get him on. And like I've seen it, so I went into the kitchen and like was doing my thing, and Marcel stopped and watched. Then he walked in. He goes, "Wow, that's a really good story. Have you heard that before?" a few times.
It is.
But he was like, "I like that. That's so cool." His mom like fought for him and like did it. And I was like,
she coached him.
Yeah.
Because he was so little. And
Just
look
a
who
little
he
guy.
is now.
My mom asked me yesterday if she thinks that I could hit a home run in a major league ballpark.
What'd you say?
I said, give me time to train. I don't think I could get up and do it right now. But, Mookie and I are very comparable in size. We, so if he could do it, I think I could.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Kirsch, can you pitch to me?
He seems like he's, looking for things to do. He's going on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He's going on other podcasts.
Yeah. Over here.
But I really loved learning that Tarik Skubal's name means strike.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to see what kind of like the story behind his name. And there doesn't really seem to be a story other than his parents have named him and all of his brothers, because he's one of 4, all names that start with a T. And they just liked the name, and it just was a meant to be moment because Tarik means strike. So he was meant to be a strike thrower.
It's so funny. I don't think my parents named us, my brother and I, both with J's on purpose.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was because they were really meaning to, which is interesting because I hear that so much with people nowadays, that it's like they name their kids in all certain letters. It's kind of like a family tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just Jackie and Joe.
Is there a story behind your names, or like why your parents named you Jacqueline?
Well, Joseph Albert, my grandpa was Albert and my dad's Albert, but my dad didn't really want, my dad's a junior, so he didn't want like 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's
okay.
like, my mom's, enough is enough kind of thing. But she still wanted it in there. Joseph was her grandfather's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then me, if Chella got her way, I was going to be Gabriella.
Oh.
Which I could totally be a Gabby.
I could definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. Which Marcel, when we're blessed with kids, his family was an M name, and I don't like, I guess I like keeping up tradition if it matters to people. Like, I don't really care that much, but if I could pick and I had a girl, I'd probably go Gabriella.
Oh, I have a cousin Gabriella and a Gabrielle.
Oh, wow.
Gabrielle, we call her Brie. So I think I didn't even know her name was Gabrielle until like later in life. But and then my cousin Gabriella, my cousin's daughter, so she's my second cousin, Eman, who will be listening. Hey.
Hey.
She's Gabby.
So cute. Yeah, I just felt like, and then because I played volleyball, there's a Gabby Reese.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, that's why there couldn't be 2 famous Gabby Reese volleyball players. So, but then it got to Jacqueline, and they did the spelling after Jacqueline Smith, who was one of the Charlie Angels.
Oh.
She liked how that was spelled.
And she didn't do like the Q-U.
Q-U.
Yeah. I like how you spell Jacqueline too.
Yeah, which is funny, that dentist we just met at the art show.
Yeah.
When he found out what the name was, because we all exchanged information, and so I put Jacqueline and Melissa, and he's like, oh, you spell your name like Jacqueline Smith. You kind of look like her. And I was like, actually, that's where they got the spelling. So
that's cool.
I'm a Charlie's Angel.
I was named after the song Sweet Melissa by the Allman Brothers.
Okay, I could totally see why. Your mom's the best taste in music.
But I was either going to be Melissa or Catherine. And I am not a Catherine.
You're not
I don't even like cats. Well, I'm allergic to them, so sorry. But yeah, and then like I'm Sweet Melissa to everyone. That's what I've always been. And the name and Samantha was named after Bewitched.
The cat.
My dad liked that name.
Oh
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I named my black cat that I got when I was little Samantha after that cat.
Are you thinking of Sabrina
Oh,
the
Sabrina
Teenage
the
Witch?
Teenage Witch. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Bewitched, like from kind of
Oh.
back in the
Oh
day.
yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Or is that I Dream of Jeannie?
Oh wow. I'm really messing up. What was Bewitched? I know it.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. If you look at my mom's Ridgewood Moving Instagram, she has so much fun with her social media and
She's
I
really
just
good.
love it. And she's so cute. She is leaning into the fact that Ridgewood Moving is like 60 years old and doing all these nods to the 60s. And she like puts herself in a caricature. And guys, go look at Ridgewood Moving's Instagram. And she's like a bewitched with her, on the broom with the song in the background. It's just like she's so clever
I know she really
and
is.
having fun with it.
Anyway, enough about our names. Thanks, Tarik.
What? Okay, wait, let's just think of baseball player names that seem like they should be baseball players.
Okay, Max Muncy.
Yeah. Like Freddie Freeman, such a
Yeah.
baseball player name. Mookie Betts, like, come on. Perfection. Shohei Ohtani.
I feel like you've thought about this before.
I definitely have.
I know. I'm trying to think.
Sometimes
is it just our team that has really good ones?
Dansby Swanson.
That's a
cool
one.
name. Sometimes it just feels like
Pete
you're meant
Armstrong.
to be what you do. So I like when those things happen. Like Tarik Skubal. You're meant to be a pitcher who throws strikes. That's what your name means. Your parents didn't even know. They just liked the name.
Who else do we got? Dalton Rushing.
That's a good baseball name.
I mean, Kyle Tucker is kind of.
I'm just mad at him right now. But you know what? When we signed Tarik Skubal, because there's, for some reason to me, Kyle Tucker, I don't know if he just has that kind of vanilla Will Smith personality. Just like, I don't know. I want to I don't know, something. I want to see something. Shake him. I felt like Tarik coming over might add a good balance.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I thought this when we went to the game last week and he goes up to bat and his up to bat song, I try to picture them rocking out to their up to bat song because it feels like you don't see a personality, but it's like for him to jam out to that song and to be something that he wants to like pump himself up to go bat, like there's no way he's not rocking out to it a little. And like, what does that look like?
But Kyle? I can imagine him just being like, oh, my wife chose it. I hope that's not what he says.
Lauer, is that how you say his last name?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he ended up staying with us, which he was one of the names being thrown around.
Which I'm glad.
Yeah, he's done well for us, But it came out, which I'm curious that sometimes when these baseball players quote their wives, if their wives are like, did you really have to?
What did he do?
He says, my wife hates it here.
What?
Yeah, she does not like it here.
Why?
I don't know. And he says, but I really love it. And it's a great clubhouse atmosphere. I don't think she's necessarily meaning the Dodgers. Maybe she just didn't like moving to LA and was happy where they were at. I don't really know. But I'm sure she was like, that was a private statement.
That's funny because I think he also said that he, whenever they're asked if like they're keeping tabs on the trade deadline stuff and all the talk, I don't know if they're just saying that they don't, but he was basically saying, I don't pay attention to it. My wife keeps me informed. But that's so stressful. Imagine just like wondering if you're going to stay, if you're going to go. And he's almost like pleading his case. Like, I really love it here. I would love to stay. I'm doing well. So I'm glad to see he stayed. And it's really unfortunate that he had his worst outing after he feels comfortable here.
I know. Are you talking about right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, who knows? We could be winning right now. What if someone got a grand slam? Okay, well, we're not. It's still 6-1.
Crap. Okay. Well, what else is our team doing? Oh, we got another. I mean, other than Rory, we got Fiducia.
We got Fiducia back.
Yeah, we got Fiducia back. And he seemed happy.
I'm sure he's thrilled.
Yeah.
He's going to be on our team for another World Series run. Rory, too?
Yeah, it looks like they, and I liked hearing that he said he went to the Rays and that he actually got playing time and that he really learned from a lot of their veteran arms, which is even cooler that he went and now he's coming back more developed.
Yeah. No, it's cool. And I think his story says so much about the Dodgers and a lot of what we talk about of we develop players really well, and everyone knows the Dodgers do everything really well and better than everyone else. But sometimes we wonder for the actual players, would you rather go to a team where you get more playing time, or would you rather not get a lot of playing time, but have the opportunity to win a World Series and be a contender every single year? And I
Mm-hmm.
think he's a good example of that, because we had Will Smith and then we had Dalton Rushing. And even though Hunter Fiducia was performing really well, he wasn't getting the call up.
Right.
So then he goes to the Rays, gets even better, and now he's back.
Which kind of makes me think like why some players who decide to come play in the farm system of the Dodgers, even though at the beginning it's like, dude, you're not going to get as much playing time there, but sometimes just getting your name in the organization is probably really helpful, because even if you do go somewhere else, that name is still something that they're going to like, because then you can get a call
Totally.
back.
Totally.
You can like be here, set your like stage for the Dodgers, might have to leave, but you still have odds of getting called back, especially in a time like this. Like that's
Hunter
got to be so
Fiducia
cool.
also sounds like a cool baseball name too.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be thinking about that with everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to have him back. I remember hearing his name for so many years. But also it seems like he really has all the qualities of what the Dodgers really like in their players. That he is well liked, and he's a good clubhouse guy. He's a good leader. He has patient at bats. Yeah, all the things that we love. Good hitter.
I know. Honestly, I think all the trades, as much as we didn't really want any of them, they feel needed. Mostly to make sure that our guys are able to play hard without worrying about if I get injured, the whole team's going to go down. Because it's like that's not how you run a ball club. And that's why the Dodgers continue to have successful teams. They just kind of get ahead of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I'm praying for Dalton. He really stepped up. He really changed who he was. Yeah, I'm just really proud of him. I'm sad that he's injured, but I think he really gave himself the confidence to be able to step back, get healthy, and then still be able to insert in a really good energy. And I feel like that's why the Dodgers are successful, because they, give people that confidence.
Absolutely. And Dalton Rushing has been doing really well
Mm-hmm.
behind the plate and offensively.
Gosh, he's been a power hitter.
Yeah.
When that ball connects, he is so powerful. What was that? Did he hit down right field? Oh, it was a home run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, that's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then running the bases with not even cracking a smile. Just like, yeah, look what I can do.
I like it. People really, really compare him to Chase Utley's energy. And I remember loving Chase Utley, especially as a veteran. He really set a good stage. He was my favorite, one of my favorites.
He was?
Mm-hmm. And then he was Kike's dad.
Yeah.
He was just a fun time. And he was that veteran energy, through that time where I was like, man, he pumped the guys up.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this fight, and he would pull these plays out at second base, and I'd be like, was he shortstop? No, he was second. Yeah.
I liked him too. And I thought he was cute. I was thinking of like my history of being a Dodger fan, and when I really became like obsessed and really transitioned from Yankees to Dodgers. And it really, really got solidified for me in 2014 when we got Turner and Kike. And not just because we got them, because that was Derek Jeter's last year. And so basically when he was gone, I was gone.
Yeah, that was a fun year. Speaking of Kike, I loved that Andy used his bat the other day.
I know.
I was like, please let this be what Kike
and he got a hit.
Yeah, and like Kike was so happy, but I was like, please let this, because Kike's been not struggling. He's been just like kind of quiet. And I don't know if is he nervous to get hurt again?
There might be a little bit of that, but I think it's also hard to get back in the groove when you're not playing every day. I know they talked about that a lot with Rushing last season of, he was performing so well in the minor leagues, but he got the opportunity to play every day. And they were wondering what that would do to him when Will Smith is playing every day and you're the backup catcher. So maybe it's a little bit of he just needs to get in the game more and have more opportunities.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I was hoping Andy's special touch like gave him a spark. But
maybe he inserted some Andy magic into the bat that's going to go to Kike at his next at bat.
yeah, maybe because it wasn't like I'm going to crash into you in the outfield, but I'm going to crash the ball into your bat, and that's going to be how I give you superpowers.
How cute is Kike's little boy? I feel like he looks just like him.
I hope. Penelope's definitely, I don't know. I think she has a little Kike in her too, because she's kind of a little crazy woman.
They're really, really cute.
I know. All of the kids.
Mm-hmm. I love seeing Charlie Freeman and Miggy's son, Aaron, just hanging out, playing catch. What cool little dudes. Who do you think their favorite players are? Besides their dads. Actually, their dads probably are not their favorite player.
No, because isn't
you don't think your dad is cool when you're that young?
I think they think their dads are pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true.
But how can isn't Freddie's kid's favorite player Tatis?
I think it was. Better not be anymore.
I don't know. How are they doing? Actually, I know. They're 59 and 66.
They just signed a couple really good guys.
They're still 10 games behind us.
I don't know if it's that every team wants to beat us so bad or that the Red Sox were really hot and the Cubs are really hot right now. But they're really playing well. And I feel like they're getting hit after hit and we're getting none at all. So there's like such an imbalance. And I'm like, guys, you're the Dodgers.
I know. But to be honest, I take it the positive. I'll take it now because then we win when it matters.
Okay. Remember I said this last year when we got swept by the Brewers. I said, when we face them in the postseason, they're going to see a different team. And that ends up working to our advantage because we swept them in the postseason when it matters.
Which is even better.
So I'm really hoping that the next time we face these teams, we're going to be completely different.
Okay.
And we'll beat them.
I think we will.
It does seem like the Padres in particular, and I was listening to David Vassegh talk about it, it's almost like they're finding pitchers who they know will do well against us because, yeah, the only way that they get a World Series win, they got to beat us first.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. I don't think that I read another story that the new owners they hate the Dodgers.
Interesting, because their former owners were Dodger fans.
And I'm just like, cool. So just add more people to where your whole narrative is to just hate us and to do things to be. And I get it. It's really their only way. They have to get past us. But it's like, I don't know if you guys are ever going to get out of your own way if all of it's based on just hating us. Like, do something with your talent.
Yeah, you don't win that way.
No. And I don't want them to. I like them losing because honestly, it's like, ugh, the energy behind them is just so, oh my gosh. One of my best friends growing up, his dad was the chief of police in Burbank and like we all grew up together. They moved down to Orange County and he's working at the games, at San Diego Padre games. I just saw him. Yeah. Someone like videoed and went to go see him, his nephew. And I like saw him like, wait, Tim is working at the stadium. I have to go see him.
Is he a Dodger fan?
Big Dodger fan.
Mm. Well, I understand the need to find a way to beat us because, you know, us beating them or them beating us is the only way we move forward too. But I just think the Dodgers' approach of not focusing on anything but themselves is the best way to win. When you're focusing on what other people are doing, even in life, you don't win that way. You focus on yourself and what you can do each day, and that ends up leading to a really good result. Yeah. So I just think that mindset, and if that's how they're going into it with the bitterness and the I want to beat the Dodgers because we hate them, you never win that way.
No. And like, guys, there's so many seasons we didn't win, but the Dodgers trusted what they were building. So like, just start building things in a positive way. And then in a few years, maybe you will, like, you know, it's like, trust what your team will become instead of like, we need that one pitcher to beat the Dodgers this season. It's kind of like, okay, well, I still want to go to that stadium with you.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
I want to be like Dodger head to toe.
Okay.
Or just wear like a trophy. Maybe we should wear our gold dresses.
Okay.
And be trophies again.
Yeah, let's do that. That was a fun night. Another
Score
thing,
update.
7 to
Oh
1.
my God. Now it's 7-1.
Yeah, I think Michael Bush scored after
Former
Nico.
Dodger.
Yeah. Um, Another thing I was noticing, it's like these guys can't get comfortable in the batting lineup because they're constantly moving it because everyone is trying to figure it out. Now it's like, do we need to make Mookie down and we need to bring this one up? And it's like, I don't know. Have we ever moved this much? Like, do guys ever just get a
Yeah.
chance? Man, imagine like Teo. He's feeling good. He likes his thing. And it's like, okay, well, he's doing really good. So do we put him in two now? And then it's like, then a slump. And then it's like,
But does it really matter?
I don't
Are they
know.
really affected by where they are in the lineup?
Yeah,
Are they?
I think so. I mean, it definitely is something that I thought about if I got moved. You're so,
I guess the only thing I would think is if you're the first one to get up to bat in a game, that's a different pressure than anyone that comes after.
well, I guess I don't want to sit here and say that that's what they feel and that if they're moved, it throws them off because I don't know, but I'm just curious. Does it? Because these guys are kind of like, they never get like a chance to kind of settle in. It's been a lot of moving.
I was just looking for my phone because I have an ongoing list of questions I want to ask baseball players, and I just realized it was recording us right now. So, can you put in your phone? I'm so curious about this. Two things.
Okay.
One, and I already have this on the list, but whenever we talk to a player next, I want to ask them about playing on the Dodgers or maybe like a Hunter Fiducia.
Okay.
Would you rather play on the Dodgers and have a chance to win a World Series every year, or would you rather play for a team where you're going to get more playing time? That, and then also, does it matter and are you affected by where you're at in the lineup? Do you have a preference?
Mm-hmm.
Does it affect your play? Very curious about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily think it would, but and at first I'm like, oh, I like how they keep moving it around and seeing what works. But now it's like, yeah, to your point, stick with, make a decision and stick to it.
It obviously matters somewhat. I don't know how much it does mentally for them, but if you think about it, it's like, why would they be switching people from batting second to this? Like, it obviously is
Oh,
something.
I know. One more reason that they would. This just came to me.
Okay.
When you're higher in the lineup, you get more opportunities at bat. So that's probably why when there's a hot hitter, they're bound, moving him up because he'll get more opportunities when he's hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. I feel like they go like this sometimes through the lineup. I'm like, Freddie's up and then Andy's back.
I
And then I'm just
know.
like,
But we haven't had a game like that in a while where it's like we see Freddie twice in one inning.
we haven't.
But I do know that from being a Dodger fan, when we have stretches like this where we're losing, then they're going to come back and have one of those games that they score 21 runs and have a home run derby.
I mean, how do you feel about the standings?
Are we still number one in the NL?
We're still number one in the NL by one game. So if the Braves are 68 wins and we're at 69, so
Wow.
today matters.
The Braves and the Brewers are
Oh,
two really
wait.
good teams right now.
Milwaukee's at 70 wins, so we're already number two,
Yeah.
which is why they're saying that this could potentially put us in the wild card. When does that race start?
Really, games start mattering now. And
Mm-hmm.
even last season, we wanted to make sure we beat the Padres in the division. And it was getting really close. And I remember we had like a 10-game lead at one point, and then the Padres ended up having a point in the season where like they're going crazy because they were number one.
Yeah.
And so I don't ever want to get to that point again.
We're at a 10-game lead right now against the Padres. And
Yeah, and
if
we
lose,
were
it'll be
at one
9.
point had like a 14-game lead.
I know. I don't know what it is because it happened to us last season. Exactly.
I just think they have stretches where they're all hitting and stretches where they're not. But I will say this season, it seems like a lot of them are struggling offensively. Like Freddie, it's hard to see him struggle. I feel like he's just and listen, he's had a really long streak of being on base, but I just feel like I can see something different in these guys and they just seem tired.
Well, hopefully Tarik really does start bringing a spark because I liked some of the things he said. He said they play the game the right way. watching the World Series put a fire in me.
Mm.
And any team could have traded for him. So it's not like any team could have done it. So,
I wasn't even laughing at that. I was just thinking of
oh,
that Mookie and Bryce Harper moment.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mookie's sitting there like waiting for Bryce to be like, "Oh yeah, your World Series game was really good."
Oh,
And Mookie's just waiting, and he's like, "Oh." When he finally said, he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, you caught that." I
you
don't know.
love that so much because you bring it up a lot. And
It just makes me laugh.
that's so great.
But no, I love that Tarik said that, and it's absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's up in arms. Honestly, I think it would have been really good for the game of baseball if the Brewers got Tarik Skubal. It would have been really cool to see him join Jacob Mizorowski and even give them a better chance. But they didn't do it. So, like, what? This is what it is right now. Everybody could have done that. Everybody could have traded for Tarik Skubal, but they didn't.
Mm-hmm. She said
The
it.
Dodgers did.
I know. And it's because he watched our World Series and it put a fire in him. And those are the kind of players we want.
But also, who doesn't want to be a Dodger? Who doesn't want to be in this era of Dodger baseball? When they're creating a culture like this, not only do people want to come to this team, they want to play with these guys.
Mm-hmm. I know. I
I
get
really
it.
like what I wanted to say Lance Bass. Lance Lynn?
Armstrong?
Lance Lynn? Was that his name?
Which one's he?
He played for us for a hot second. When we got, oh my gosh, remember we got Lance? I sent you that video of him saying that. So you're saying billionaire owners are complaining that the other billionaire owner actually did something and they're getting mad about it? Yeah, guys.
Yeah, I know.
I'm switching gears at this point, and I'm gonna stop defending what the Dodgers are doing because I'm tired of it. Like, get on board. They're
Yeah.
doing everything right.
I just like don't care anymore.
It's the same thing though that we're talking about with the Padres. Focus on your own team and what you can be doing to get better. Any team in whatever market they are can use anything to their advantage if they think smartly and in a clever way. It's almost like learn from what the Dodgers are doing and see how you can incorporate it into your market and your city and how you can bring fans together and stuff.
No, totally. And I even feel like, they try to make it everything's David and the Goliath,
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost like they did that last year with the Blue Jays too, and it was really annoying because they spent a lot of money to get that team of what they had. So it's like it's just like zero. I'm done talking about it. I don't care anymore. We went through so many years of losing, and I'm just so sick of not being able to enjoy what's in front of me because everyone else wants to be haters. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not my problem. I don't care. And honestly, at this point, give us Bryce Harper. You want to come? Like who else? Like Pete Crow Armstrong, you want to come? Like everyone come. I don't even care. Aaron Judge, you're not doing too great on the East Coast. You can come here and come back. You're a Cali boy. Like I'm just done. I want them all now.
I know.
Screw you. Because guess what? You want to know what happens if next season doesn't happen?
Mm-hmm.
It can throw a whole monkey wrench in all of what the chemistry we have. Who knows? At that point, does Freddie Freeman take the opportunity to retire?
No, I hope not. Don't scare me.
I know, but that's my point is like my team that I have in front of me can change at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to just enjoy what's happening right now. I can't control what's going to happen in baseball. And obviously, the other owners are not wanting to play ball. And I feel bad for other teams and the players who put their whole lives into this and so much sacrifice. And I know what it's like to play for coaches who aren't doing anything. And you're just like, what kind of ball club is this? You don't even end up wanting to play good. It ruins your passion for the game. It just makes it seem like I'm putting all this work into it. And then you just, for example, the Tigers, like you just got rid of Tarik Skubal and like things like that. It's like, how much can we sacrifice our bodies and be here doing this? And then their owners don't do anything to help them. That's got to be the most frustrating thing.
Yeah, it must be. And that's why when you hear any baseball player talk about it, they love what the Dodgers are doing. Why wouldn't you want to play for an organization that all they care about is winning and they do everything in their power to win, everything in the best way to win? They have a great culture. Players want to come and play for them. They're doing everything right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to stop defending them because I'm just done with that, and I'm going over to your side of just being someone who enjoys this time in Dodger baseball, because we
Mhm.
don't know how long it's going to last. But knowing Andrew Friedman and our front office, they're going to continue to do everything in their power to win and find ways. And even if you want to implement a salary cap, I don't care. I know that our owners will figure it out
Mhm.
and be smart and be clever
Mhm.
every single time. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, people almost say that to Dodger fans, like, oh, well, what if we get a salary cap? You guys aren't going to be this winning team. It's like, I'm not worried about it at all, because they're not just spending money. They're doing it in the right way. And
Yeah.
they're smart thinkers,
Mhm.
and they develop players well.
And truly, if players all they cared about with the money, it's like talent takes you so far, and like that's just look. I hate
Is
to
that why our Dodgers are losing right now? They want to prove to the baseball world that money doesn't buy winning.
maybe I doubt that's why.
That's how I'm spinning it positive today.
Yeah, but it's like the Padres. Like you guys have a talented ball club, and all you guys, I don't know what you're caring about, but obviously talent isn't what makes you win because you guys don't win. I don't know. I'm just over it. I'm going to just enjoy my team. I don't know what to tell everyone.
Honestly, though, as fans, though, it's amazing to be a fan of the Dodgers. And I know this, we have Dodger fans listening, but if there's anyone listening that's a fan of a different team, wouldn't you want your team to be doing everything in their power to win? I like, little by little is how I started growing and becoming this huge Dodger fan. And I'll never forget just watching. I couldn't believe it. Like, they signed, I remember when they signed Max Scherzer and Trey Turner, and I couldn't believe, oh my God, you didn't get one really talented player. They got two. I couldn't believe that, and then they just keep signing these amazing talents, and starting with the Adrian Gonzalez, and then it just kept growing from there.
And then I think people give us crap too because they got very smart and ahead of the deferred, and
Shohei's idea, guys. You want to get mad at someone? Get mad at Shohei. Shohei wanted them to be able to build a winning team around him.
mm-hmm. You're yelling at our listeners.
Oh my God. I'm going to be so loud.
I know. But okay.
Now I'm going to have to lower my volume every time I talk. Just riles me up.
Well, it is. It's frustrating. And it's just, but that's my point is like, get a front office that tries to think outside of the box of like, look, okay, how can we do this? How can we keep acquiring these players to build our perfect team without draining the pot? Or I don't know. I just feel like we're getting knocked for thinking ahead and being smart, even with this Tarik Skubal freaking trade.
But when people don't do the research and understand the whole story behind it, they just hear the headline of, oh, the Dodgers got Tarik Skubal. Of course they did. It's just lazy to me. I don't even want to spend any more time talking about it because I'm over it. Get on board or get out.
Yep. Amen.
In happier news, we did have a really fun interview today.
We did.
We met and interviewed Alex Walsh, one of the most talented swimmers.
Her and her sister.
And her sister Gretchen.
We love a good sister duo around here.
Both Olympic swimmers.
Yeah. I know. Pretty remarkable and really fun. She's just turned 25, guys.
And then won a gold medal the next day at the Toyota National Swimming Championship.
I know. She had so many great nuggets just to talk about, being resilient and what the mindset is to, I couldn't believe there's only 2 really big major races a year or in their seasons.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I remember telling you that one of my big takeaways from sitting next to the football player at the ESPYs was how he reacted and was talking to me about how long the baseball season is.
And
she did too.
I'm really glad that you brought this up because I really liked what he said about like baseball players in general.
He was really honing in on the mental aspect of the game and how hard that is more than anything else. And that seemed to be what Alex Walsh, the swimmer, was really latching onto too. Like, they focus on like these 2 big meets a year, like that day to day, every day. I loved hearing about her mindset behind things. I mean, we won't tell them everything, but
yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool meeting an amazing female athlete and just learning about her career and her day to day.
Yeah, and I'm really excited. She's gonna compete in the games in 28 here in LA. And it's very rare, it's so sad. She's so young at 25, but as an athlete, it starts creeping into the later end of your career.
She said 27 is when they usually stop.
And that's how
retire.
old she'll be. Yeah. So now
Don't you feel like that's changing a little bit though?
A little bit. I think it is.
I think across all sports. I mean, even Messi. Didn't he just turn 39 and everyone was up in arms because he's 39? He's almost 40.
I mean, Messi, you have players like Tom Brady. You have players like LeBron James. Like people really going later in.
Justin Verlander.
Granted, I don't know. Yeah,
if you can still do it,
superstars. So it's like, is it because they can afford and are getting that kind of care? I don't know.
I think it's a lot of different things, and it's player to player. I mean, Kershaw started younger than a lot, and he retired at 36 or 37.
Yeah, I think it was 36.
Like, that's crazy.
Ooh, we scored a run. 4-7 now.
So 4?
We scored a few.
Okay, good.
Max Muncy homered.
Yeah, baby.
Kyle Tucker and Mookie scored. That means they were both on base.
Great.
They didn't make any bad errors running the bases.
Okay, so maybe they're not trying to prove that money doesn't buy winning.
I really hope that's not what they're trying to prove. Because as much as we've turned the page and don't care about thinking about it, you guys can't either. Screw the whole baseball world. Just win it all.
It's just crazy that, like, the messages that come in when we're losing and how everyone reacts. It's like, guys, we're always one of the best teams in baseball.
I know. I think we just get scared because we know how the game is, and sometimes it just isn't in the cards. And that's a really scary, frustrating thing. So when our boys aren't playing to their caliber, it's really nerve-wracking to feel like it's slipping through your fingertips.
But we play better with our backs against the wall. We've seen it year after year after year. When we have a cushy win, like that year we had like 106 wins, we lost in the first round.
Okay. I like this.
So I feel like, okay, they're going to come out of this. They're going to start playing better, but we need them to be at their best when the postseason comes. And if they're so far ahead, I don't know, it doesn't give them that fire.
I'm thinking of our team and I'm going through the positions, and like, we have such a great team.
I love all of them.
I just feel like we're going to be just fine. Even down to like, I'm so glad we ended up keeping Alex Call, as much as I didn't really, I always would choose Freddie over anyone, but then Alex came and did a double.
Oh, because they put him in to pinch hit.
But it's guys like that who stay cold a lot and come up and really always put their best foot forward. And I will take that over anything.
I really do feel like he comes up clutch a lot, and I give him a lot of credit because he is one of those guys that we don't see play every day. But when they do put him in, you can just tell from the look on his face that he really wants to do something. He wants to help the team, and he does.
He does, and I'm hoping people like Kyle Tucker and stuff who kind of lack a little oomph that we're trying to see, seeing players like him go in and are going balls to the wall. Like, yeah, you should want to do that. You should be acting that way more than him. So,
another thing about Tucker that I guess is new to him this year is that he had his first child. So he's a new dad. So
he has plenty of dads on that team. He's got plenty of dads on that team.
Adjusting to life as a dad. I don't know. Maybe that's a factor.
Well, then he should hang out with Show and just do what he does. Granted, I don't know if he has that luxury.
Speaking of Show, I can't wait for you to finish that podcast. Guys, who's listening to the betrayal of Shohei Ohtani? I'm dying to talk about it. I'm up to date. I think there's 4 episodes out.
Yeah, I'll finish the rest on my way home because I am into it now. The first time on the way home, it was so much traffic. It was a little daunting. But I think I can do it this time. I don't feel, I
have a hard time listening to anything when I'm still. I have to, because I always listen to podcasts on walks, and my mom gets so mad at me, like, make sure you're watching your surroundings. Because, I get so into whatever I'm listening to, but I have to be moving. I can't really listen to an audible when I'm just still. So I understand that.
I know, but sometimes like getting lost, like you're reading a book and you just are somewhere else and like time flies and you don't really notice. But it wasn't happening for me that time. So I'm a little bit more behind, but I have somewhat caught up. I'm there's moments of me being scared even though I know the outcome. And I'm just like, no, don't
Well, you
ever
also
make show look bad.
I
Like,
know. But also like with TV shows and even podcasts, they have to like set things up
mm-hmm,
for the story.
mm-hmm,
So the first episode or something is usually a little slower.
totally.
Because now like I just listened to the latest one and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I need to call Jacqueline.
It's the worst because it's so many things, especially with the Dodgers. I want to call you, and it's like we have to save it for the pod, and it's just like,
Guys, sometimes when we talk about the Dodgers and we're not on the podcast, I'll forget to say it here. So we really do. Like every time I'm like, no, 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 save it for the pod because we'll
mm-hmm,
just forget to say it. And I want to share it with you guys.
yeah. And we're very big on genuine reactions.
Yeah, I don't ever want to feel like I'm acting and repeating something.
I know, but sometimes it's hard not to just call you.
It's even like
Genuine reaction.
understanding that balance with doing interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I like to learn, I want the natural reaction to come in the moment. And I don't want to know too much about them. And it's interesting because I started watching Lioness.
It's so good.
And when they're doing these like private missions, they don't tell them anything about the person because you don't want to accidentally say their name or say something.
Mm-hmm.
So they go in really blind,
Mm-hmm.
which can be scary.
Isn't it a good series?
Okay, well, the violence I fast forward, but okay, maybe you know how the last couple of years I really haven't been able to watch anything that's not happy or a rom-com.
Okay.
I recently have not only gotten into Lioness, even though I fast forward all the violence, I watched I Will Find You and the Idaho Murders documentary. I'm really
What's this new phase you're
I am always interested in what's going on in someone's head and like what makes them become this person. Like even learning about Ife, and when you learn about him and his background, you can understand how that all led to him betraying Shohei. The Idaho murder guy, he literally was taking classes. He took a class how to become a serial killer
Where do they hold classes like this?
at the college that he went to. Yeah, he was in that class.
Okay, but this is now my bigger issue of like in what educational system did that class get approved?
Yeah, but like because it's for like criminal justice majors.
Well, now it's for serial killer
But like,
majors.
did no one in that class find him to be weird or creepy or anything like that?
I hope none of them become cops because they are not good at picking up at cues around them.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by, I mean, you can tell on the show, like the mind behind people. I love learning why people are the way they are.
Mm-hmm. It is hard to do interviews too because you want to know enough to ask really good, juicy questions. But sometimes I remember even out coming on to season 2 and then doing a few interviews, I would say something and then like you would be like, well, yeah, da da da. I'm like, I know, but I didn't know that. And I want them to tell me, because it's hard to learn and know everything. And then to feel like, well, it's hard to ask them a question. I know the answer, but it's like
Yeah.
wanting to hear it from their mouth,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a mind.
It's for us, that's, the balance.
Mm-hmm.
Like them having to figure out their balance and their mental things. We're figuring out how to do things in a way that works for us. And that is the balance of knowing enough to hold an interview, but also still being present and curious to go off of what they're saying in the moment and not feeling so rehearsed.
Totally.
But also you go off of how they are and if they're conversational or not. Because sometimes it's like you're asking question after question because they're not leading you and just having a flowing conversation. So that's been interesting too.
Most of them have been pretty easy. I think too well, especially if we get a player, we have to think like because they're the Dodgers, they're doing so much media and so much this, like versus, you know what I mean, being like a random person.
Well,
Like
that's why I hope that when they come on this show, they feel like we're asking different questions and we're learning more about them as people.
Yeah. Maybe we should have Kyle Tucker come on.
Yeah, I'm dying to.
Okay. Hey, K Tuck.
Dying to ask him about being on the trash dros.
Oh.
My God, guys. They do not want to lose another series.
All right. It's the top of the 8th, 6-7.
Now I feel like we have to keep going because we're winning.
You're right. Shoot. All right, well then let's keep going.
I wish we could talk to our audience. Like, what else do you want to know, guys?
I mean, I think we covered everyone and what's going on. I think we just have to, wiggle our way out of this
We
little
will.
losing streak.
We'll
It looks
wiggle.
like the boys are wiggling.
We're wiggle. We'll wiggle. I like that.
Can we do a player of the week? Come on. I've been dying to give this guy it.
Oh, I'm curious. Is it Andy?
No.
Even though he's trying
been
really
working hard.
Okay, player of the week. Mad at them right now. No. He's trying, but I'm really curious. You've got one in your head and it's ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Skubal!
Teo, man.
Teo.
He's doing it.
Okay.
I'm proud of him. He deserves it. I need that smile.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope it wasn't that he thought he was on the chopping block, like Lauer. And
I never believed that.
Yeah, I know, but I just am, he has trading power. So that's what, I'm glad we got to get somebody without really giving away anyone.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What other team can you get the best player in
Right.
baseball and also keep everybody?
I know.
We're so lucky.
See, and normally that doesn't happen. And I'm not saying that I wanted it to be Teo, but it's like, I don't know.
No, actually, someone messaged us and we're like, oh, Teo's going to get traded. I was offended. I was like, don't you dare say that.
Well, I know I didn't want it to be true because I want the best for him. But, with Kike being back, he can play. We have Call. We have other people who can play. But
can they hit it out of Wrigley Field like Teo?
Well, he just showed us that that's who he is. And I'm proud of him. And I want him to be here. And I want him to thrive. And our team is better with a happy Teo. Yes. He is Mr. Sunflower Seeds.
Yes.
And I cannot let Andy be sad.
No, we can't separate them.
No. Who's Andy
in
a 10 a.m. batting practice with?
See, I had to pick Tarik Skubal because, listen, Skubal, I'm really sorry that our team didn't give you the run support, but they will. And we're really happy to have you.
What about Rory? He caught a
Rory!
Great game too, and they just met.
Mm-hmm. I thought wait, is Alfonso gone?
I don't think
because they have history. He has history with Skubal.
What do you mean history? Like they fought?
No.
Oh.
No. Alfonso played for the Tigers, and he has caught Skubal before.
Well, Rory did this time. I don't know. Did they get rid of him? There's no way we have him, Fiducia.
I think he's back down.
Rushing.
He's with Emmett.
He's catching Emmett.
Yeah.
Good. Everyone's in good hands. Just in case anything happens, they're in the groove, and then they Poor Emmett. Gosh, to go from Manhattan Beach to Oklahoma City is rough.
Yeah. Okay. But you know what? He needs it. He needs a confidence boost. He needs less pressure, start performing well again, and then he'll be back.
I don't know.
Best of luck to you, man.
Yeah, best of luck, Emmett. Thanks for the good times.
Did we score again? Every time we look, we're
6-7. Nope.
What inning is it?
Mid-8th.
We're going to win this game, guys. We're going to win.
Kike Hernandez strikes out swinging.
Boo.
Okay. Well, love ya.
Love you guys.
Go Dodgers.
Like, subscribe,
share.
Wait,
comment.
You know what? I was listening to another podcast and they said it in such
just kidding.
a non-baseball one. What did they say at the end? They said it because it just isn't natural. Just like, subscribe, blah blah blah. I just feel like if people really like you, they will.
Well, I know, but I when I listen to a lot of podcasts, I don't even know if I hit subscribe on most of them.
Well, I like knowing when a new episode drops, and a lot of podcasts that I listen to, like Armchair Expert, they'll randomly just drop an episode. They don't have a specific day and time. So I subscribe because I like to know when there's a new episode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we're kind of like that too, you know?
Oh, there's some, we might be throwing in some more emergency episodes.
Yeah, you never know when a new episode's going to drop. So you got to subscribe. There we go.
That's how we should do it. Okay. Keeping you on your toes.
Go Dodgers.
Bye.
Bye. Talk Dodgers to me.
Well, I hope you know that I just watched The Homecoming or
You did?
Homecoming. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
The first one of him.
Oh, and?
I always fall asleep.
What?
I fall asleep through every movie, which is why I
Isn't
haven't.
that the first one?
Yeah, of Tom being Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hear the new movie is so good, and
Yeah.
like I haven't been to a movie theater in easily 4 years.
I've asked 3 people if they want to see it with me.
Well, I figured if you hadn't, we could go do it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Have a
gosh.
date
Did
night.
you hear about the Orioles players that went to go see Spider-Man together? 4 of them. And they found out that Adley Rushman got traded and he got really emotional and they didn't even end up seeing the movie.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they got bit by a spider and now they're all Spider-Man.
I feel so bad. And that's a whole nother part of like the trade deadline and these like adult males having no, like when you're at that stage, you have no choice. If they want to trade you, then you're getting traded. And he was really emotional about it.
I know.
And the Orioles are a good young team with a lot of potential. But he got traded to a very hot Red Sox team.
I know. It must be really hard even hearing Tarik talk about it. You know, like he's been with the team for 8 years and these guys are more than teammates. They become really close best friends. But it's a business and you hear them talk about that a lot.
I love how you're just like, yeah, I heard Tarik talk about it. Like it's so casual. He's just like our new player and we've known him like forever now.
Okay, but tell me like it wasn't very easy watching him on the mound last night.
Oh, he looks very natural in Dodger blue. As soon as he came up and met Dave Roberts in the dugout and already had that sweatshirt on, I felt like, yeah.
Yeah, like I kind of did too. And he really held his own on the mound. I mean, he's Cy Young winner, 2 times Cy Young winner.